So this is Lost Words Beyond the Page. I heard about it not too long ago. They offered me a free key for it, so I'm taking them up on it. And we're gonna check it out. Yep. Looks good. Is that me? Do you think that looks like me? Well, with shorter hair, I guess.
This book belongs to me. Hello, Journal. Is it okay if I call you that? It's a bit formal, I know, but we've only just met. Let me introduce myself.
That's the journal.
I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. Most people call me Izzy, not Dad. He calls me Titch. He's such a numpty head. My little brother Ben calls me Isbo. I call him He Who Chews Curtains. And then there's Mom, my top tea drinking buddy. I go get my tea, and this is Pinky. I think she's jealous of you, Journal.
I'm actually afraid of mice.
Today's my birthday. Dad made his best cake. Mum and Gran started the singing. Ben gurgled along. I blew out the candles and made a wish.
It could happen.
Since I was little, I've always dreamed of becoming a writer. This is where you come in, Journal. Gran always says,
a writer writes. No one ever got anything just by wanting it.
I guess that birthday wish was a waste then. Gran said writing is about exploring your thoughts. It helps you unlock your feelings.
Oh, I'm heading there. I see.
I'd like to write something that will make Gran smile. She always talks about little acorns growing into big trees. Is that to make me feel better about my height? Or about my writing? I want to write a story, but what kind? A romance? Science fiction? A comedy? A drama? Fairy tales? Wait, we're getting somewhere. A fantasy story.
That's it. Fantasy.
So, how do I start my fantasy story? Once upon a time. Ugh, no one said this would be easy. Again. From the top. Not so far away, in the land of Astoria. A place of peace and magic. There lived a girl named... Georgia. Everyone knew her by the bright color.
I like purple.
Of her purple dress. She was ready to begin her adventure. In fact, she'd been preparing for it her whole life, for she was the only apprentice of the village guardian, Elder Ava.
Well, any relation to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
Very fond of Georgia. Her heart was full of curiosity and compassion. The villagers agreed that no one was as playful as her.
No one was as gamer. She gamed gamerly.
Not too far away, in the land of Astoria. There lived a young girl named Georgia.
This is my story. I wrote it. I wrote this story.
Playful and loved using her wit and imagination. Suddenly, a faint speck of light floated down and began to buzz around Georgia. Hello, little firefly. Oh, Elder Ava's gonna be so happy! Let's head back to the village. The firefly shared George's excitement. We should pick up my gaming marbles on the way back.
She is a gamer!
They are all over the place. Because I fought a giant with them. Right, Firefly?
I can't believe she was actually a
This
gamer all along.
fell from a passing star. This one was the glass eye of a sea sprite. This one's almost as pretty as you, Firefly. Almost. This last one's my champion. Took the giant out cold. Come on, Firefly. The village is just a bit further down. Wahoo! I love doing that. The bridge was an old, creaky affair. Careful, Georgia. Careful. Georgia imagines shark fins circling below. Phew! We made it, Firefly. And... down! Georgia knew many secret paths back to the village. Like this one. She loved feeling the roots around her, as if the tree was giving her a gentle hug.
Aw.
Nearly there, Firefly. Just one more little slide. Here we go! Woohoo! The old cargo lift, barely used. Her own secret entrance to the village above. Georgia couldn't wait to show her Firefly the village. Maybe run on the rooftops. Or prank the village builders. Look, Firefly. Home. The warm lights and enticing smells of Elder Ava's hut welcomed her. Elder Ava!
Happy birthday, Georgia.
I've made a new friend.
One of our sacred fireflies. This is a very special thing indeed.
My cursor's the firefly.
This mean...
Yes, it is time. Would you fetch me that box, please?
Ava was sure that Georgia would rise to the occasion.
The firefly's name is Author Blues.
This will store all the magic words you find. Some will stay with you, others are fleeting. They will help you overcome any obstacle.
Okay, fine. The firefly's name is Horse.
Training is complete. Congratulations, new Guardian of the Fireflies.
Guardian? But that's you.
Guardian in retirement now. You should head to the shrine tree for the other Fireflies' blessing. I'll join you shortly, dear. Oh, before I forget, a little something of mine to mark the occasion.
You gonna give me another word? I love words.
Elder Ava reached inside her pocket and handed Georgia a gift. Ava's favorite sapphire.
It's gonna match my outfit perfectly.
Now, off you go. I'm so proud of you, Georgia.
I mean, it's a game about a girl who wants to be a writer, and the firefly is blue. I don't see why I can't name the firefly Author Blues.
And all at once, Georgia was surrounded by the hustle and bustle of village life.
Oh,
How'd you do that?
Wait a minute. She's got the power. She knows that.
Power the babe.
Georgia must be the new Firefly Guardian.
Georgia loved throwing stones over the rooftops. But not today.
Yes, today. I would love to throw a stone.
All morning.
Ah, missed.
Please let me throw stones. The fuck?
Look, Georgia has the book.
Dumbass game.
Today, the Firefly Shrine was waiting. She looked over her bustling treetop village.
I heard you had a bit of leaf mold.
This was all she knew.
Yeah, Elder Bassus gave me a poultice. Did it work? Cleared it right
And
up.
it was home.
Looks better than ever.
Smell that. That's the scent of paradise.
I could always use more paradise. Say Tim.
But inside, she was still curious.
Hey, Georgia! Happy birthday!
Hey, Georgia.
Don't have a magic book.
Hey, Georgia.
But Georgia has one. But that's different. She's special. But you say I'm special.
Everyone else has a accent with erotic R, and that one person was like really leaning into the R.
That
Georgia.
world that lay beyond.
What can I apply rise to? Give me something that I can apply rise
Warm
to.
breeze. Its slats creaked with a gentle familiarity as Georgia crossed it.
Oh, look at that thing going up. Nope, you go back. Hey. Oh, I'm on it. Then I apply rise. I see.
Haven't seen that book for a while, Georgia. You have to see the fireflies. Let me get the key.
No, let me. I could have done that with my magic book. Didn't you hear?
Ah, blast.
I've got it covered. Don't even worry.
Georgia couldn't wait to see the fireflies. Soon they'd bless her as new village guardian.
I've got this. I got this whole rise thing taken care of. You got something that wants to go up? Baby, I got you settled. Now going down,
Adventurous.
that's something else. I'm not prepared for that.
Let's swing into adventure.
Let's not. Let's just jump to adventure, you know? Let's recognize our strengths.
Georgia crawled through the dank, dark tunnel. It didn't feel like being hugged at all.
I need this platform to go up, but I don't know how to solve that problem. Just kidding, I'm a genius.
The rocky cliff face posed no challenge to her now. The
I'm applying
secret
rise
bell
to Georgia because she is a
announce her
gamer.
arrival. At last, the tree was in sight, home to the fireflies, whose ancient energy kept the village safe from harm.
Go on. Show them what you can do.
I can only do one thing.
That's it. They're accepting their new guardian.
I've got one skill.
I can get a lion.
Glowing light surrounded her, a timeless energy. forged suns. Now she was part of it. Forever. And so Georgia became the new Firefly Guardian. But her biggest adventure was yet to come.
I really like this game so far. I know I'm cracking wise, making japes, but
Hello, Journal.
I'm enjoying
This
it.
time of the year, it gets dark so early. Like the day is just an accident, and the night is how the world really works. Stars and fireflies glowing in the dark. I've never actually seen a firefly. Do you think that matters, Journal? Glowing things are cool, especially in nature.
Hell yeah, bioluminescence.
On holiday in Wales, Gran and I would go to the beach and look up at the stars. But one night, we looked down instead. The stars were shining in the water. It was like the sky got flipped upside down. We took off our shoes and socks and waded into the water. As we walked over the pebbles, they glowed beneath our toes. Gran said it was called bioluminescence. Tiny plankton in the water being moved back and forth by the tide. I knew it was just little creatures, but it felt like magic. I got up very early the next morning. I sneaked into the kitchen, got a jam jar, and went down to the shore to where I'd seen the plankton. That evening, I was so excited. I carefully put the jar on my bedside table and waited for the night. But it didn't glow. I was devastated. I showed Gran the jar. She laughed. Gran always says,
You can't put a cork in nature.
they need sunlight and nutrients from the tide. Gran knows about those things. She used to be a marine biologist. Gran bought some special algae
Ooh, Shadow.
to grow at home. We spent the whole day planning it. Sand, pebbles, a house, corals,
Earth.
lights,
Fire.
company,
Wind.
glass stones,
Water.
water.
Yeah, that one.
We took pictures for Gran's photo album. For our future selves to remember.
Can I shake the Polaroid? They missed an opportunity for me to be able to shake the Polaroid.
How the tank took ages to fill. How we took turns stirring the algae in. How happy we were when we had it all set. Just needs time to develop, said Gran. After 6 days, the algae was ready. I put the tank on my desk and ran my finger through the water, my own bit of magic. Izzy. That was Mum. She just got a call. She has to leave now. It sounded really bad. I have a weird feeling in my stomach. Something I don't know how to deal with. We just heard that Gran has had a stroke. I don't want to believe it. I can't lose her.
Well, I blame Bob for this.
Georgia woke from a hazy, distant dream. Something unnatural had stirred her from slumber. What's that noise? Eldoreva?
Georgia, a giant creature is attacking our village.
Oh, that is so not righteous.
I thought the fireflies protected us.
There must be something wrong. Get to the tree at once. Hurry!
What creature could have caused this? And suddenly, Georgia was surrounded by smoke and cinders. As she hurried past the crackling rooftops, her concern grew.
Hey, Georgia, you gotta hide.
You can hide with us.
Broken. The lift.
No, there's no space. Oh, okay. Find your own hiding spot then.
She looked at her burning treetop village. This was all she knew. This was home. She needed to get to the fireflies. She needed to keep everyone safe.
Please, Georgia, help me out. I'm trapped under this thing. Oh, thank you, thank you. Never thought I'd be so glad to see my feet again.
No, no, no. I need to get to the firefly tree. The bridge was beyond repair. Okay. One step at a time. Word magic. Yeah. A terrifying noise echoed from beyond the village gate. Georgia rushed out to meet it.
So I ain't afraid of
Soon
shit.
she would prove herself as the new village guardian. I can do this. Right, Firefly? Right? But she could not deny the creeping terror. The earth yawned below her. Phew. Made it. That was scary. This tree did not comfort her. It was as scared as she was.
Okay, no going back.
With nobody around to extinguish them, fires burned out of control.
Some words will stay with you, others are fleeting.
A strange blaze crackled ahead. Is that...
Oh. So I lost the word
Never seen a
extinguish.
flame like that before. The sacred bell lay silent on the ground. Nearly there. Oh no. No, no, no. Where are the other fireflies? Fireflies? Please be here. Please be here. Soon, the dreadful realization dawned on Georgia. The fireflies were gone. A new determination rose in her. She would find the fireflies.
Yeah.
Eldoreva! Something took the fireflies.
I know. Our people will fall sick without them.
Don't give up hope. I'll get the fireflies back.
Yeah. Sure you will, kid.
I'll make everyone better. I promise.
Go, and may the love of this village guide you. Always.
Georgia took a deep breath. She knew what she had to do. She was the guardian. She would bring the fireflies back home. The earth could fall away beneath her. But she would not be stopped. This was further than she'd ever been before. And yet it was exhilarating, wondrous, and terrifying. Fear was at her side, and hope in her heart. But things were about to get worse. Much, much worse. Is that a dragon? It's big.
Rise!
But Georgia would not slow down. Not for crumbling paths.
Fine.
Not for giant monsters. She would make it answer to her, no matter what. She would catch the dragon. No, wait!
And I'll put him in a jar. See how he likes it.
Raced
Wait,
forward
I put them in a jar.
and leapt.
Hell yeah, I did.
Hello.
The end.
We went to see Gran today. In the hospital. It looked like a big grey fortress. It took us a while to find the right room. Dad let me open the door. Gran has a big, cozy bed at home. Nothing like the hospital one she was in.
Kitty.
Lying in there, she looked so small. I don't remember her being that small. Gran's eyes were open, but she struggled to. Find the right words. She just couldn't speak properly. The doctor said it was called dysphasia. It was caused by the stroke. She's usually so talkative, but now she kept stopping mid-sentence, as if all the words she could find were just out of reach. I could see it really frustrating her. And then Gran started coughing. They put an oxygen mask on her. I told her she looked like Darth Gran. She smiled at that. That reminds me of Gran telling me how she took Mum to the cinema. A long time ago, when Mum was my age.
Epic.
A Gran story. Gran and Mum went to see my favourite movie. Mum fell asleep, but Gran fell in love with it. When I was little, Gran would show it to me on a battered video cassette. Gran would laugh at the robots and guess a funny smile. Whenever the scruffy-looking smuggler showed up, we'd watch it until we could quote all the best lines. We laughed a lot. Once she gets out, we're gonna watch them all over again. And when the next movie arrives, Gran and I are going to go to the cinema. Together. And soon, Gran and I will be playing games again. I can't wait! This time, I'll beat all her high scores. For sure. Gran's a tough cookie. In video games and everywhere else. I heard Mum crying in her room. I've never seen her cry before. She looked so sad. I didn't know what to do. So I made her a cup of tea.
Hey, work hours. Thank you so much for the raid. We're making some tea. Workhorse. Welcome, everybody.
Just like Gran's, she said.
Welcome, welcome. Is this a
Mum
speed
said
run?
Gran
Absolutely
was
not.
getting
No.
tired. I said
Just a
she's
new
getting
game that came
better.
out. I'm checking out.
Mum said she felt helpless. I said she was just sleepy. Mum said Gran's going to... I said she's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. All you need is a leap of faith. Will Gran still be Gran after this? Of course. She'll be fine. Fine! Gran is going to get better, right? I made her smile. That should help. Got to keep positive. Mum needs me to. I'll show Gran my story. Mum as well. They'll enjoy reading it. I hope it helps. What else can I do? I just need to finish my story. So, where were we? After the dragon attacked the village, Georgia set out to find the fireflies, leaving Elder Ava and her village behind. Her journey took her to a vast desert with a guardian who guards it because it is sacred.
At least trespassing on sacred ground is something I'm familiar with.
Georgia had pursued the dragon far, far from home. The desert spread out before her. Dunes rising and falling like a sea of gold. Timeless and bewildering. A glow in the sand. I'll get you safely home.
Okay, so some number of fireflies are here we need to find.
Another
20.
firefly. Escaped from the dragon's grasp. Hey there, little one. You're safe now. Where did this wind suddenly come from? There was something very unnatural about it. Woohoo!
I glitched it for a second. How far along am I?
Stop me.
40 minutes in or so.
Can't close mouth. Hold on, fireflies. Hold on. It stopped. Someone's down there. Hey there.
This place is sacred. Sacred. You don't look sacred at all.
So you're causing the wind. It's great fun, but have you seen a dragon blow by?
Go away. And stay out.
But Georgia's
What?
will
Some blocks in my way is no challenge
did
for
not
me.
break that easily.
Get frigged. Can I keep this word? Can I keep this word? Yeah, I get to keep it.
I really need your help.
I said go!
Okay, it won't let me use Rise. I have to break.
Surprise! Really?
That's today's date.
Who does that big bag of wind think he is? Look, whoever you are,
Go away!
I can't. I have to find the...
Go away!
There, I'm gonna break you.
Okay. See ya. Wah! That sorted Mr. Grumpy Pants out. The yawning cave burrowed deep into the earth. Home to wondrous life. Easily scared. Whoa. This place is huge. Georgia felt like an explorer. Uncovering the unknown, far below the rolling dunes. I wonder what used to be down here. Maybe sand-swimming desert pirates? Or one-eyed troglodytes? I hope not. Interesting. Deep under the desert sands, Georgia found a long, forgotten chamber. The plant recoiled at the sound of her footsteps. Broken remains of greatness past. The silence of the ages filled the air. chair. A familiar, foul-tempered voice drifted down to Georgia.
It didn't listen. I need to find it. Sacred, I said. No one listens to me anymore. You. You shall go no further.
Oh, please shut up. Ha! Word magic.
Well, he can't say his magic words anymore.
Georgia had disarmed the djinn. His fury was great. Fortunately, his voice was very, very small. But the Desert Guardian would not let it rest. Hey! Stop it! I need to find the dragon! Don't you get that? I really don't have time for this. That's it. So long. Well, we got rid of Sulky Boots again. Now, what's all this? As she looked around, this lonely, desolate place, Georgia wondered, why would anyone choose to live here? There had been people here, once upon a time. What happened to them? Who were they? Maybe I'll find answers here. The dome was empty, but for a pool of water. An inviting place to rest. George's thoughts drifted to the people that once had lived here. She was sure they must have been warriors.
Yeah. With cool swords and stuff that I can have.
A distant roar roused Georgia from her thoughts. I'll catch you yet, dragon. The ancient statues toppled before Georgia.
I was wondering what might be down there. The answer was death.
Proud warriors. Protectors of their land. Fall before me. But behind Georgia, a grumpy mumbling could be heard. Ugh, him again. Let's move.
That's better. I do the magic around here. You go away.
The Desert Guardian was frantically looking for Georgia.
Ah, that won't work twice. Stop hiding from me.
He would surely find her eventually. Wouldn't he? Easy. Despite the darkness, Georgia's hope guided her.
Can't stand on
I
it.
want to read that ending.
Okay, you can just jump that.
It must leave. It must. They mustn't know.
Well, now I'm curious.
She can't find out our secrets. And by secrets, I mean our Wi-Fi password.
What is it with this guy?
They must see. No, 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 no.
What has you so worked up, old windbag?
The past. The past. It stays hidden. It must. Oh, the old days. So little left. Rest forgotten.
Look, whatever it is you don't want me to see, I'm sure we can...
No, 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 no. You cannot go further. Back.
How can I get him to listen?
Can I give him hope?
Would she break the Jinn statue? Or repair it?
I mean, I wonder what happens if you break it.
Human creature. You.
You weren't listening, but you look calmer now.
I do not understand. Why show pity to me? I did nothing to aid you.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Or a 10th. What's happened here? What did you do?
I failed. More than 10 times. Let me show you.
I'm not going in there until I get these 2 fireflies, so you can forget that. I'm very curious for how the narrative structure changes if you destroy the Jinn statue. It's too late, can't break in there.
I was once worshipped here. It was wonderful. But I grew complacent, arrogant. They warned me that great dangers were coming.
And what did you do?
Nothing. I believed that there was no danger I could not thwart. I was wrong. They paid the price.
My being here must have brought back painful memories.
That is as it should be. To feel something, even pain, after all this time. For that, I thank you.
I don't need your thanks, but I do need to know if you've seen a dragon around here.
It has come and gone. But there is something you should know about that beast.
What was that?
Hold on! Fall softly, my friend. Knowledge will be yours in time. Use it more wisely than I did.
Hello, Janelle. Today at school, I got my history essay back. I wrote about Vikings. I love Vikings. Mr. Collins didn't like it. I won't be showing this to Mum.
Didn't realize that the torch was interactable.
She has enough to worry about. Vikings are the best. They're tall. And strong. They love conquering. And fire. Vikings are basically all kinds of awesome. I could really use some awesome right now. I got her old photo album out. I wanted to see Gran like I remember her when she was awesome. But every time I close my eyes, I see her in that horrible bed. We're visiting the hospital later today. When we arrived, Gran was asleep. Her skin looked so thin. Almost see-through, like tissue paper. She was Gran-shaped, but empty. I mean, that's silly, right, Journal? It's just Gran. But somehow it isn't. It's not her! She woke up after a few minutes, but it didn't seem like she knew who we were. Why? Why is this happening? Why her? It isn't fair! Why, Journal? Gran still can't speak properly. It's so cruel. She can't tell us anything. Like what she wants to eat? Or how she feels? And what's worse, everyone pretends they're having a real conversation with her. But they're not! You're doing fine, Barbara, the doctor said to her. You just need some time. Hospitals should make you better. She's so ill now. I want her better now. Just wait. Time is a healer. I thought that was his job. I wish I could help her. It makes me so mad. The nurse said it was dinner. Mum had ordered Gran soup and a jacket potato. But when Gran tried to eat by herself, she kept dropping her cutlery.
Big potato.
Then I
They call it jacket
noticed-
potato in Britain.
Mum had ordered her mushroom
Because it's still
soup.
in the skin.
Mushroom! Gran calls them nature's bogies.
I like mushrooms.
I reminded Mum about the mushrooms. She got that look. And banged the spoon against the bowl. There was lip pursing. But looking at Gran, I had to help her. I still had some loose change. So I ran down to the entrance hall, where I'd seen a vending machine on the way in. Egg sandwich! Hurrying back to 305, I couldn't help but grin. They didn't let me back in. Adult talk. Wait outside. That's what they said. So I waited on a bench until Mum came out the room. She said nothing. Just took me to the car. We didn't speak a single word. Not at the car park. Not during our drive home. Dad had made pies for tea. I just wasn't hungry. Dad said I needed to eat. I said if Gran wasn't going to eat, neither would I. He sent me to my room. I slammed the door really loudly and flumped onto my bed. I still had the egg sandwich.
I'm sure you put that thing in a refrigerator.
It was all mushed up. Everything is all mushed up.
It was a vending machine egg sandwich. Honestly, don't know what she expected.
Dad is mean. Mum doesn't care. And Pi is stupid. Maybe I should just try to write my story.
The 3 things we can all agree upon.
Let's see.
Fuck Mom, fuck Dad, and
Last
fuck pies.
scene, Georgia was plunging down into the dark below, but the Djinn spell slowed her fall. Down and down she went, tumbling, helpless. Then and there, Georgia started to cry, but the darkness didn't care.
Illegal to make sad games. It's now illegal to make sad games, everyone.
As Georgia hurtled through the darkness,
Sorry.
her
I wish things could be different.
no longer made her feel scared. It made her feel frustrated, angry. She wanted answers. The Djinn's magic gently released her into the unknown. Now where am I?
Alright, I gotta be more thorough this time around. I didn't get all the fireflies in the last
ground
area.
was warm to the touch. At least it's quiet. Just my luck. And what's that? Molten stone. She'd seen nothing like this in her forest home. I really miss fooling around with the village kids.
Okay, so she doesn't like touching the lava. That's weird. Usually kids love touching lava. Who's that slime?
Stalactite
I think it might be
above,
slime.
looking decidedly precarious. None of this seems welcoming. None at all. Careful! What is this? Something was unnerving about the pendulum. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! This is ridiculous! I need to find whatever is causing this and stop it, or I'll be smushed. closer, Georgia realized she would soon face its maker. Okay, here we go. Fire and flame wrapped her form. Hey! Stop that! You'll bring the whole cave down. But the giantess just kept on pounding. Yeah, just ignore me. It's not like I might die over here. The lava gently bubbled, as if to mock her lack of progress. I needed that. Boom! No, not again. The whole floor's going to
Then move.
give way. Ah! Right, not listening or ignoring. I don't care. I have to stop her. Inside Georgia was a white-hot rage. Hey! You! Hey! Whoever you are! You nearly killed me! Hey! Are you listening? No. That's not fair. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Might have overdone this. I really need to get out of here. A timely exit. Georgia didn't quite know what she'd encountered. Sheesh. She's so angry. The thought stuck with Georgia. What's wrong with her, I wonder? Whew. I think I need a breather. A place to rest. Georgia was beginning to feel the burn of loneliness. Ah, better. Georgia's thoughts drifted back to the burning giantess. Why would she be so full of rage? She must have felt alone. Imagine being stuck in a cave, all by yourself.
Of course, it doesn't really fit with her motivations, considering she just told me to leave her alone, but...
Georgia
But it seemed like the more interesting option. Sorry.
If they met again. As the light pushed back the darkness, a heaviness lifted from her heart. That was strangely satisfying. But I don't care. Yeah! Again. Georgia was adrift on the current. Without control. Lost on the flow of lava. It would take her where it wished. Good.
I'm not missing out on that firefly, so I was happy to jump in the lava.
On the current. Without control. Lost on the flow of lava. It would take her where it wished.
Don't care.
No one wants to end the story that way. Georgia was adrift on the current.
That's fine. I was getting that firefly.
Lost on the flow of lava. It would take her where it wished. Burning river went faster.
Doesn't look much faster. Sorry, faster.
And faster.
Hey, I was just leaving.
Okay, Georgia. Remember, empathy.
You again.
I was leaving.
Isn't listening. Run, Georgia, run! Thundering steps.
Why was there a
shook the
burn cloud on the screen like this one? Oh,
Where is she?
right there.
Right behind me. Debris was flying everywhere.
Actually, it's pronounced Debris. Gosh. For a game about words.
Freedom. Now look what you've done.
You look.
Okay, I'm looking.
I hate this place and I hate you.
I hate you.
Her anger consumed itself. Huh? What happened to you?
No. Don't feel so angry now.
Angry? What's there to be angry about? I wouldn't squash me if I were you. Think of the mess. The smell. The giantess smiled. As her anger left, it brought a change. You did it again!
Lump's anger gone.
Lump? Nice to meet you. I'm Georgia. Sorry I was so angry.
Lump's sorry too. Lump scares Lump when Lump's so big. What's dragon?
I'll show you. But first, we need to get out of here. Just then, Georgia noticed a boom shroom she hadn't seen before. We did it! We're free! Free!
Lump didn't do anything. Well, I think I'm about to lose the word burn.
Lump! You coming?
Lump likes Georgia.
Hello, journal.
Alright, time to cry some more.
Sarah at school told me her granddad had a stroke too. His mouth went lopsided. And he spoke a little funny. Now he mostly sits around, watching the telly. I don't think Gran would enjoy that. She'd feel like she was giving up. She'd want to keep moving, keep doing things. Gran always says,
Give the world your kindness, and it will return it threefold.
the more positive energy and kindness you give the world, the more you get back. When Mr. Parry's lawn got too high, Gran cut it for him. For the community centre meals, she baked cakes. She even does the unthinkable. She changed Ben's smelly nappies. We could do with kindness right now. Someone better step up. Me! Starting with bringing world peace? Cooking for the elderly? Cutting Mr. Parry's lawn? Tidying my room? Bringing order to chaos? A mighty struggle needs a suitable tagline. It's tidying time. And then I did the washing up from breakfast. Dad said, "It's a miracle." Then he bowed at my feet. He's such a complete numpty head. But it made Mum laugh. And when we got to the hospital later, Gran was sitting in a chair and looking out the window. She was smiling. So all the things I've been doing have been working. I just have to do more. There was kale for tea, which is a kind of vegetable torture, but I told myself that if I could eat all of it, then Gran would be even better tomorrow. I am on fire today. I ran up the stairs 2 at a time, just to top things up. Pinky was very impressed and slept on my feet all night. Hello again, journal. I couldn't sleep. I guess I felt a bit silly. I mean, who cares if I eat my kale? Well, Dad, maybe? But does any of this really make a difference? It's just, if there's a sliver of a chance, it actually does. I want to believe in it. Sarah told me that when her granddad was sick, she used to pray. I don't exactly know how that works, but best to hedge my bets. Please, 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 make Gran well. Sarah's family are pretty religious. Not like Mum and Dad. I don't know that much about religion, actually. I like the stories, especially the one about the Ark, and rescuing all the animals. Gran was raised Catholic, but I never really heard her talk about God, apart from that time she dropped the yogurts in Tesco's. We took care of the mess before the staff noticed. Gran even offered to pay for them. I asked her once. She said, if there is a God, they're in our actions. How we help and love one another. Seems right to me. So what should I do? I'm going to bring in my story next time we go to the hospital. I can read it to her. I think she'd like that. Maybe if I do a really good job, she can come home in time for Ben's birthday. But first, I need to get on with the story. Having escaped the flaming caves, Lump and Georgia ventured into a tenebrous forest.
Is that how you pronounce that
Writing
word?
Lump is going to be fun.
I always thought it was pronounced tenebrous.
But if she's not so angry anymore, she might need another character flaw. Maybe... uncontrollable cravings for... sour fruit. Gentle sunlight streamed across their faces. Sun! I missed you.
Oh, Skyfire is warm. Like Lump. That's the dragon. We've got to follow it.
follow it. Let's go, Lump.
Lump no likes follow anything that goes.
Well, I don't have burn or what was the other one I had? Hope? I lost hope. I feel like thematically it was a bad idea to take hope away from me.
Are you coming?
Claw things. They're spooky. Back home, we no have them.
The grey forest, dark, foreboding. Georgia didn't care.
Home. You miss it?
Yes, that's why I'm doing this.
You miss home, but you didn't. You curious, woman.
You're critical of society, yet you participate in it. Interesting. I can't get underneath this log? Oh wait, maybe I can repair it after I get past it?
I had to. The dragon stole our fireflies. I promised I'd get them back.
What is Draggle? Like cave bear?
Well, I guess it's like a lizard.
Oh, lizard's cute.
A really, really big lizard.
Ooh, big stone. Go, go, push it, push it.
Salt and pepper is here. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper is here.
You could help, Lump.
Lump small. Lump no use.
You used to be a lot bigger.
Lump was? Don't remember.
I'm glad to have you here, Lump, even though you are small.
That was interesting.
Lump glad to be with human. You are the bestest human. Yes, yes.
Important question, chat. We may need a poll for this one, so get ready, alright? Would you smooch a
Georgia
dragon?
couldn't help but smile at Lump's silliness.
Did I keep silence at least? Wait. No, I lost silence as well earlier. I didn't even realize.
Sour smell cut through the air.
Which part would I... Are you asking about what part would you smooch? The lips, obviously.
That smell.
What is it, Lump? Looks like some kind of fruit.
A fruit? Yum yum.
God.
Love fruit.
The right answer is, of course, yes. Of course, we would all smooch a dragon. I mean, as if there were ever any doubt.
You really like this lump? You are a strange.
Now,
Roughly dragon-sized.
but the fruit. Okay.
Well, I mean, the important question is, does the size of the dragon change its smoochability?
Shadows deepened in the
Because if the answer is no, then it's irrelevant.
We're getting closer.
Oh, do we want to be closer?
Look, Lump. Dragonfire. It's here.
Yes, yes. Dragon. It's okay. Lump's okay.
If I've learned anything from the internet, it's really just that dragons love cars. That's really it.
Okay. Lump, trust Georgia. Us chase dragon. Whee!
That's the spirit, Lump. We're near. I can feel it. Yes.
Oh, Sky finds me delicious, and I still smooch her.
Georgia? Woman no fly like lump, yes?
A deep rift yawned before them. No! 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 We're so close! That wasn't meant to happen. But the fruit had an irresistible draw on Little Lump. No, Lump! Stay here! I need you!
Lump's still here. Just busy.
Georgia felt her resolve melt. I need to find the dragon. I promised Eldrava. Just what am I doing out here? All by myself?
Silly human. Lump not left is in fruit.
Thanks, Lump. Georgia knew she wouldn't swap that little ball of fire for anything. Wow! You're okay, Lump?
Little dizzy, but goods.
That's a cool word.
Woo! What a rush! Woo! That was amazing!
Weir's great team. Starting to tickle.
My head's spinning.
This may be better than
There was
fruit.
no doubt. Something strong and very, very large had been here recently.
All this dragon fire.
There it is!
Dragon! Come here, it's smooch time.
Seen it. We go now.
It's smooch time.
It goes. See? We go. Yes? Georgia pursued the beast with little thought for her own safety.
You won't get away from me again. I won't let you. Ah! No! Come back! Come back here! Oh, it's okay. It hurt you.
What? Far above, the dragon circled in a dome, falling fast.
Run!
Oh no, is the dragon hurt? Nothing that a smooch can't solve.
As the waters calmed, Georgia realized the dragon had gone far, far below.
No!
Her hope was shattered.
I can't.
Is this gonna turn into a musical? I love musicals.
We find Dragon again. Have another go, right? It's okay. Lump help. But how? Most of the pieces are gone. I can't even fix it. Look! You get on this, okay?
I don't even know where I'm going anymore. What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. What did I think I was going to do if I caught it?
Smooch it.
You tried though, human.
Of course that dragon would never want to smooch me. He's one of the cool kids, and I'm a loser. I eat lunch alone.
Look! One of them's little glowy things you likes. A thing! You likes things too, right?
Huh? That's...
I like Lump.
Maybe there are some people around here after all.
Can't go inside the pot. That's not an option.
I don't even know where I'm going anymore. What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. What did I think I was going to do if I caught it?
You tried though, human. That's important.
What? I can't swap right now? I would love that. They programmed the interactions to be extraordinarily case specific.
You likes things too, right?
Huh?
Love things.
That's strange. Maybe there are some people around here after all.
Look! Stuff!
Stuff and things. Two of my favorites.
Forgotten.
Much sad. Maybe dragon? Clumsy, clumsy.
You pop a little. Yeah.
Lump make fireball. You bring wood, yes?
Okay.
What's up, human?
It's just... I remember collecting wood for Elder Eva. I hope she's still okay.
I'm writing that again.
This smells like the trees back home.
But is it as good as fruits? Is it? Human, is it?
Where do you come from, Lump?
Don't remember.
You don't remember anything?
Lump just remember anger. Then you, Human.
Okay, that should be enough.
Okay. Here Lump goes.
Ancient energy stirred, reaching into the place beyond.
Feels good to be
Muffin Mark, thanks so much for the resub.
Already? It's only been a few millennia.
A bit quiche.
Is it not wonderful to see light again? To feel
Oh, am I supposed to pronounce it?
I was just getting comfortable in the howling void.
Who are you two?
Quiche.
Ooh, ancient ones. Thought you was a myth.
Okay.
Oh, no, my little friend. We are very real.
No, we're not. You're imagining us. Go away now.
Now we're here. What can we do to help you?
Lump! They could help us get to the dragon.
Or they could eat us. Be cool.
But nothing is free in this market, or in life. You must provide 3 offerings to the flame.
Should we...
If help Human, if it make Human happy, Lump say do it.
Go away. I said go away.
I need help.
And what do you expect me to do about it? Go.
Didn't I just bring you back to life, motherfucker?
This is a market, right? You have to help me if I give you something.
Look, my help. It's not the kind you need.
It isn't? Why?
I trade in oblivion. I feast on memories.
Oh. But you can
I'm going to war, and I need your strongest
find the
potions.
sacred fireflies and bring them back to my village.
Well, don't come complaining to me when there's a big dark hole in your head. What memory are you prepared to consign to the flames?
Oh, do I have to, like, throw a word in or something? Oh, God.
I remember playing on the rooftops under the canopy.
No, you don't.
Don't what?
Don't remember.
Never mind. Look, this can go on forever. The offering has been made.
That's a good bit.
Thank you, I guess?
Hello.
So, what is this place?
The market of the lost and the forgotten. Things end up here that have been cast aside or are no longer useful. After a time, so were we. No one came here. No one sought us. I thought we would forget ourselves, but you brought us back.
You said you could help.
Yes. But to give, we must also receive.
I don't have money.
Then give a kindness.
I'll tell everyone about you. No one will ever forget you again.
How kind of you to say. Now I will return the favor. To get your wish,
I like this one over here. I do not care for this one on this side. I like this one.
Elder Ava gave me this.
I like this one less now.
The pendant gleamed with hopeful memories. I don't know if I should. It was the last thing that she gave me.
A wise person once said that no one ever got anything just by wanting it.
Okay. You're right. A crack and a spark, and the pendant was gone in the flames. 2 offerings down. 1 to go, and they'll help me follow the dragon under the lake.
Alright, Lump, see ya.
Ooh, what next?
I don't know. Do you think they'd take another memory?
The last offering must keep our fire burning.
See ya, Lump!
A gesture of hope, of friendship.
But it cannot be given by you.
And we've already given you something, so we're out.
What about Lump?
You have something to give?
Sure, I got Lump.
You would give yourself to help your friend.
Course.
Lump? You don't have to do this. There must be another way.
This is important to Human. You freed Lump. You gave Lump memories. Lump want to give you something too.
I don't want you to do this, Lump.
I know, but Lump decide this. It is important. You made promise to find Dragon. Lump helps.
I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye for us. Hello for you and Dragon.
I'll give him an extra smooch from
As little
you.
Lump jumped into the fire, the flames began to burn, larger and brighter.
Alright, we'll see you, kid.
Georgia felt a change come over her. Slits opened in her neck. Gills. She could now breathe underwater.
The wish has been granted. Time for us to go.
Hope you like your gift.
Thank you, Lump. I'll never forget what you did. I should go to the lake. Follow
Poor Lump.
the dragon. I guess. The loss of Lump weighed heavily upon her. Where once
So I guess
there
I'm
was
losing
light,
Swamp?
was now
Yep.
darkness. Where there was noise, only cold silence remained. But she could not let Lump's sacrifice be in vain. She needed to get to the lake and use her newfound powers to pursue the dragon. The lake looked murky, but she had to brave its depths.
It didn't have to be this way. Lump could have lived. We chose for him to die. This is on us. His blood is on our hands.
It's 5 a.m. Gran died in in the night.
Well, we're just jumping right in, huh?
Mum got the call a few hours ago. She's still crying. I just feel... numb. I tried to go back to sleep. But as soon as I close my eyes, the thoughts keep circling back. We should have been there. We drove to the hospital first thing in the morning. No one said much. It seemed to take forever. I've never seen a dead body before. It might be scary. But it's just Gran. Right? Maybe I should have stayed at home. When we finally arrived, I wasn't so sure about being there at all. We went up the stairs to room 305. Gran's room. Mum gently put her hand on my back and asked me if I wanted to wait outside. I said, yes. Hello again, journal. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Just rows of plastic benches in a sea of blue linoleum. And it smells like Ben's bottom cream. A little doodling should distract me from this dreary place. Dad's calling me.
This, Saul hit sort of a strange nerve for me because right at the beginning of of quarantine, my grandmother had a fall and ended up having a stroke and passed. Anyway, the short of it is that having not been able to be at home with my family made it a lot harder.
Dad had his arm round Mum as they came out of Gran's room. I've never seen her like this. Mums aren't supposed to cry. They're strong. They're meant to know what to do. Always.
I went and cleaned up so I could stop this. Oh no, there's just a lot of familiar insecurities in this. That's all.
I guess losing your own mum makes you feel like a kid again. The drive home was a quiet one again. It's silly, but I keep thinking back to Gran's favourite vase, the one Grandad gave her. I was running in the house, even though Gran had told me not to. I still remember the noise of the vase smashing into little pieces. Gran was there in an instant. I waited for her to shout. She didn't. She just looked sad. And somehow, that was worse. Gran wouldn't let me pick up the pieces. She found every single one and carried them into the kitchen. Later, I sneaked in with a tube of glue in hand. It was a mess. I got glue everywhere. But Gran smiled when she saw the vase.
Sorry for your loss, White.
She put it in the cupboard. Later, I found it again.
I don't know. The timing was just really bad. I compartmentalized it very weirdly when my grandmother passed, because rather than being able to process it the way I was supposed to, it was a big source of stress because it was right at the beginning of lockdown, and my parents are great. I have no hard feelings toward them, but like the combination of the stress everyone was going through and the fact that the lockdown was like brand new, my parents had expected me to come home for it. They were like, "You're gonna come home for the funeral." I was like, I can't do that. Like, you know, my grandfather's now almost 90 years old. Like, I'm not gonna be responsible for something terrible happening to him. So I was like, I can't. And so for a little while, there was a lot of unhappiness. Rather than being able to focus on the sadness of losing my grandmother, it was more focusing on the unhappiness of me not being, you know, the dutiful son.
We can't hold on to things forever. Let them live in your memories.
She said she preferred to keep the vase like she remembered it. Maybe I hurt Gran's heart. Weakened it. That can happen, can't it? Maybe this is all my fault. I should have listened to her. I shouldn't have run in the house. Now everything is broken. If I'd started my story sooner, Gran could have read it. It might have helped. I could have fixed. I would have fixed her heart.
It's an awkward jump for a for a segment like this. That jump shouldn't be awkward. None of this should be awkward.
It's a mess. I left Georgia to sink into cold, dark waters. She's completely alone. She left behind Lump, her only friend. Okay, focus, Izzy. How can I continue the story? How would she feel about this situation? Georgia felt guilty. We're getting somewhere. Now, let's see.
Let's get back to the fantasy shit. I don't want to cry anymore. Look,
The
Dragon,
merchants
it's
have
been a
been
rough
true to
day.
their offer.
I feel like I've earned extra smooches for this.
Still, the water closing over her felt like death. Cold and terrifying. I can breathe. This feels so strange. I wish Lump could have been here. Ugh. I shouldn't have let her do that. But there was no time to dwell on her lost friend.
No, there's plenty of time. Look how far you're falling. You have ample time to stress about your lost friend that you let die.
This one. Alright. Another branching tunnel. The walls were closing in. Down here, I guess. Far too narrow for winged beasts. Did I guess wrong? A dead end. I knew it. Wrong tunnel. No. There must be a way. Think, Georgia. Think. How do I get up there? Ha! Is this the right way? Or maybe here? I just don't know. I wish I could ask Lump.
Lump would know.
Georgia had let Lump go.
Yeah,
She
you let her.
needed to
You let her
decide
die.
own path, alone. She needed to decide her own path. But Georgia had let Lump go.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't.
Gold Luna, thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it.
From where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever.
Thank
is
you for
greater,
20 gift subs.
it
That's so
obtains
incredibly
a
generous of
difference
you.
or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective
The
commands to
submerged
drive the missile from
flared
a position where it
outwards.
is to a position where it isn't,
A
and
tangled
arriving at a
mess of
position where it
caverns and
wasn't.
hollows.
It now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor,
Twisting
it too
and
may be
turning.
corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the
Bending with
information the
almost
missile has
malicious
obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a ludonarrative game. I guess in a very meta sense, actually. It's perhaps the only game I've ever played, at least, that could be described as ludonarrative. Usually that's a meta description of features. I'm sorry to hear that, Unregistered.
Georgia. Breathe.
Yeah, you've got gills.
The dragon. Get back the fireflies. You can do this, Georgia.
Nope, nope. So we're not doing Rise anymore? Okay. Thank you one more time, Gold Luna. I appreciate it.
She found herself amidst a great coral bed, shimmering with color and life. Wow! No! Focus! I have to find the dragon. No matter what. Beautiful, and now...
It's gonna take the word Rise. It took the word Rise away from me. God, I'm losing words by the moment. No, I missed. That's not fair.
I have
Well.
to focus on that. No matter what. She spoke those words. But deep in her heart, a seed of chilling doubt took root.
Wonder if anything really special happens if you get all of the fireflies.
And all-consuming.
I'm losing break as well?
Cold here, robbed of sight. The pressure of the deep water on her chest. Her thoughts had only one way to go, inwards.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Mutant Little.
What am I doing? I let Lump sacrifice.
It's hard losing a loved one, but it's even worse under
And for what?
our current
I
times.
don't even know where the dragon is, or where I am. I'm falling. I'm failing. Eldoreva. The village. Lump. All of them. Huh?
Hey, it's a shark! It's okay, I'm gonna repair my relationship with that shark.
Air?
I think I've already encountered 2 that I've missed in this area, at least.
How?
It's very likely I missed more in that maze area.
I need to find the dragon, no matter what. A cold determination gripped her. I won't let it end that way. A cold determination gripped her, numbing all other thoughts. Press forward. Get to the dragon, no matter what. There was just the way forward, barred by an indestructible metal door.
Well, indestructible if you don't have the word break.
No! I need to find
Make up your own words.
the dragon. Georgia could no longer ignore the seed of doubt.
That's a neat word.
I need to find it. the dragon. No matter what. No matter what. The Seekin seemed friendly. Hey, have you seen the dragon? Wait. A host of them greeted her with curious chatter, warm and welcoming.
Have you seen the dragon?
Please. No? But Georgia had no time for this.
Let me through!
I need to find the dragon. No matter what. The words felt hollow and meaningless. Freezing cold blanketed Georgia. There was comfort in its numbing embrace. She wished she could stay. What's happening? Did I do this? She did this. Is this my fault?
It was her fault.
It was her fault. They're home. I destroyed it.
Yep, that was the plan.
A Seekin, encased in ice.
Well, we'll just ignore that, huh?
Oh no! What have I done?
So you don't have to care when you just ignore it.
Please forgive me. I never wanted this.
Just ignore the problems.
This is horrible. I didn't know. I should never have come.
What would Elder Ava think of me? I'm so selfish.
Guilt dogged her every step.
Speaking of dogged,
Did you make me do this? It would not rest.
oh, I just lost the word ignore too? Damn.
It would not cease.
Leave me alone.
No remorse. Some things are my problem, and some things are not my problem. And this is most definitely
Get away.
not my problem. So this guy's like not gonna hurt me? Okay.
Have to move. Need to escape.
Can't believe they anthropomorphized guilt. Yeah, I'm not even touching the mouse right now. It looks like the cursor maybe tries to, like, align on some sort of grid, and so moving the camera snaps it to grid spots.
The creature looked at her.
No, it's
as
been
if
doing it
could
the whole
see
time.
into her very soul. Under its stare, her fears crystallized like ice. She knew that she'd disappear. You'll make me disappear into nothingness. I can't let that happen. Would Georgia embrace her guilt or run from it?
Yeah, if it only happened here, that would be kind of an interesting stylistic choice, like the firefly is shivering or something.
Have to fight it. Can't let it get me. Must keep moving. Hello, journal. Dear Journal. Hi, Journal. Today...
That went well. One thing I can say about her journal, she doesn't seem to do a very good job of space utilization. A lot of the pages go pretty empty.
Hello, stranger. I've been thinking a lot about... My dream is to become a writer. Yeah, right. A writer who can't even write. Okay. Find something simple to start with. What did I do today? Today I got up. I had breakfast. I tried watching the telly. That's it. I'm going back to bed. Hi, journal. Another day. Each time I wake up, for the tiniest of moments, it isn't true. But then it all comes rushing back. It is true. Looking around my room, everything reminds me of Gran. Her puzzle box gift from last year. The magic tank we made during the holiday. Our yogurt pot robot. These paints Gran gave me. This pen. Even you, Journal. She's everywhere. and all of it feels broken. Today is Ben's birthday. Dad baked a cake. Mum insisted that I come down and have some. It tasted like nothing. Everything does. Mum said we need to send out invitations to the funeral. How can she think about that? She's ready to shove Gran into a box like a pet goldfish. Then I stormed off into my room. Later, Dad came up for some well-meant dad talk.
Hey there, kiddo.
I know you're sad, but it will get better. You'll see. Just give it time. I know he wanted to cheer me up, but he's wrong. The world feels very dark now. Gran has a proverb for times like these. Gran always says,
It's always darkest before the dawn.
no, that's not right. That's what she would have said. I keep thinking about all the things Gran won't get to see. When I go to university, she won't be there. When I get my first job, she won't be there. If I get married, she won't be there. Even if that's unlikely because boys. I prefer cats. Missing Gran already feels so bad. But how could I want that feeling to go away? How could I be fine with Gran being gone? I'm going to have to feel like this forever. Thanks, Pinky. I can't stop crying. Pinky is probably getting fed up with being used as a tissue. But she never leaves my side. I think that means get back to writing your story. Pinky's got a point. I should at least try to write. I can't leave Georgia like that. She's as lost as I am.
some of that's relatable to when I was a kid. The first family member I ever had pass away was my other grandmother when I was extremely young.
Head.
I've always been a fairly stoic person for the most part, and as a kid, like,
A grave.
I just did not have an emotional reaction to my grandmother passing. I was very close to her. I loved her very much. I just didn't have an emotional connection to her. Or I didn't have an emotional, like, response to her passing. And, I felt like I had to put a lot of effort into faking looking sadder, just because I didn't really know how to process those emotions. I mean, that's not the same thing she's going through, but I can kind of relate to being a child and being confused about how those emotions work.
Is someone here? Anyone? In the emptiness around her, she found a hut, a palace, hope. I don't know what comes next. It's so cold here. So empty. Just nothingness. I can't find the words. I'm never going to find the dragon. Or the fireflies. They won't come. The words just won't come anymore. I don't know where I am, how to get out, or even where I'm going.
Hey, that's the... I mean, the first thing we saw was the house we started at. I guess this is her kind of going through the story and not being sure where to go from here.
Pointless. What kind of writer can't find the words? I messed everything up. Let's try this again. Georgia awoke under an old tree in an unfamiliar land. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
I'm the same way, Gilder.
She walked boldly ahead, a spring in her step. I'm so
Family members, friends I grew up with.
keep going.
Just...
What's the point? Put one foot in front of the other.
I have a lot of friends who sort of gave up trying to keep up with me because I wasn't putting in equal effort, and I don't blame them.
Left in her body,
I imagine being friends with me is intensely frustrating for some of those reasons.
This is all my fault. I should just stop.
I have no words. Alone.
Hey, Georgia.
Leave me. Just leave me. Psst.
Here.
Where? I don't see a thing.
It's the fish from her journal.
I'm right here. Always was, always will be.
I don't understand. And I don't care.
You don't?
No. meant to be alone? Forever alone and useless.
You know I'm right below you.
I'm not good company right now.
You don't need to be. Why don't you tell me how you came to be here?
It sounds silly when I say it now. I lost a dragon, and now... I am completely lost as well.
Yes, you do look a little lost.
That's not entirely helpful.
You seem to think that it's wrong to be lost.
Well, isn't it?
Everyone feels a little lost sometimes. Even me.
That sounds wrong. Just wrong.
I don't mind it, actually. Do you?
Well, yes. I usually know what to do and where to go.
So, if someone else were lost, what would you tell them to do?
I'd tell them to not worry so much. Just continue on until a solution appears.
How about taking your own advice?
Okay, that makes sense. If I had a landmark, I could orientate myself by it.
Let me see if I can help you out there. Patience.
I wasn't sure what this game was. I just knew that it kind of looked interesting. It's arrived in my life at a strange time. I'm not sure that I would recommend this game to anyone just by virtue of the fact that the gameplay elements are really light.
I like listening to you. Would you continue?
But
You do? Oh.
It's fitting for me, well.
Okay. It's just... I completely messed everything up. I just don't know what to do next.
But at some point you knew, right? You had purpose, hope.
Yes. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I had to stop the dragon. Return the fireflies. Save the village.
And you couldn't do those things?
I tried. But I just ended up doing everything wrong.
Everything? Are you sure about that?
Well...
Think back.
Okay. Maybe not everything.
Go on.
I managed not to get squashed by a flaming giantess.
Well then, that's something.
There's something I want to ask you.
Go on.
It's difficult.
I'll wait.
I'm sorry, Carrie.
I've no idea what to do now. Maybe you could help me find out what to do?
What were you trying to do before you got here?
I was trying to find a dragon. It destroyed everything I loved. I need to get the fireflies back. they'll restore my village. But I just don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What did you do last time?
Last time I what?
Found a dragon.
What? I've never found one before.
Then how can you expect to know exactly what to do?
I guess I can't. But I want to.
No one ever got anything just by wanting it. You've got to try. You've got to fail sometimes.
I guess so.
Let's have a smooch, dragon.
One more thing.
You sound a lot better.
I do? I guess I feel better.
Well then, time to set course.
It's nice of you to listen to me.
Anytime. So, anything else?
I don't have the strength to go on.
That's okay.
It's not. People are relying on me.
But you're still human. You still tire. We all do.
I guess I hoped it wouldn't take this long. I'm tired. Tired of trying. Tired of failing. Tired of everything.
You need a rest.
That helped a lot for my family as well, Derek.
I can't.
With my grandmother
I
passing,
don't have time.
she was survived by my grandfather, so
Why?
my family's focused a lot of their energy on making sure he's been well, and
That sounds like quite
that's
a
been very
tiring
centering
thing
for
to
my
do.
family, I think.
Well, yes.
Want to take a rest together?
That sounds nice.
This is where I live.
But
You're not alone. You are loved. Be kind to yourself.
can I do this?
Yes. Be your own light in the darkness.
I'll try. Thank you.
The whale waved at me with its tail.
Here we go. Again. Hello, journal. The funeral was today. Mum and Dad dressed all in black. They even bought a black romper for Ben. I didn't want to wear black. Gran thought black was depressing. That life was dark enough already. Gran always used to say,
Colors are the music of nature.
I'm starting to see what she meant.
God, I hope when I'm old I have good aphorisms like that.
So I went to open my wardrobe. There it was. I hadn't worn it for years. I remember Gran saying it was cheery. The funeral was outside, in the memorial garden. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. It was like they didn't know. The vicar had just started talking when Uncle Alan stepped into the fish pond. I couldn't help but imagine Gran caring more about the fish than Uncle Alan. The picture stuck in my head. Gran running to the drenched Uncle Alan, grumbling at him for frightening the fish. It was too much. The laughter bubbled up inside me. Dad tried to look annoyed. After the vicar finally finished droning on, we started the singing. All things bright and beautiful. Ben started wailing. No, howling. Dad took him out. Well played, Ben. Laughing felt much better than crying. The wake was at our place. There were so many people. I didn't know most of them. Everyone said how sorry they were. How Gran was. Such a wonderful lady. I wish she could have heard them. Everyone had a story about Gran. Like the time she hit a bully with her pencil box. Or when she saved a toad that had hurt its leg. Or how she decorated Mum's room like an underwater kingdom so she could feel like a mermaid. That's so like her. One old lady told me how they used to bunk off work and go to the Glastonbury Music Festival. Another of her friends said Gran once got arrested
Good on Grandma.
while protesting whaling. I expected this day to be terrible, Journal. And it was. But I didn't expect to smile or laugh, to be surprised, to feel happy. that people loved Gran, like I did. Each time I heard a story about Gran, I could imagine her laughing along with it. It was like she was there, with me,
Dabbing on the haters.
helping me through it. I still feel in pieces, journal. Maybe there's a part of me that will always be sad, that will always miss her. But maybe that's okay, and that's the way it should be. I don't know what happens after we die, but I think I know where we go. Into all the people who have ever cared about us. We make a sort of place for them in our hearts. I need to finish George's story. Gran would want me to. I want me to. I think I know what to do now. Let's summarize. After the dragon attacked her village, the playful Georgia set out to return the fireflies.
And smooch that fucking dragon.
On her travels, she met a grumpy djinn guarding a fallen city of warriors. And found a lonely fire creature named Lump. They became friends. But then Lump was forced to stay behind with the Ancient Ones in exchange for the gift of water breathing. Deep under the water, inside the lost Seakin Palace, chased by the shadow of remorse, Georgia had her big moment of doubt. But she pulled through it all. And now she is ready to face the dragon.
Oh, I expected to do a lot less crying today. Just gotta tell you, I mostly wake up every morning expecting to do no crying, so I guess in reality, any amount is going to feel like more than I'm expecting.
You.
Pet him.
I thought I couldn't face you, but I couldn't face myself. I know you'll always be there. Maybe that's okay. You're part of this adventure. Part of me. Thank you. Now, I will return the fireflies. I'm coming for you, dragon. With her confidence renewed, a newfound power coursed through.
I've got everything.
I feel like I can do anything. Yeah,
Alright, Dragon. If you woke up this morning expecting not to get smooched, you fucked up.
Lost the feather. Like cutting through Eldoraven's crabapple pie.
Do I not have silence?
The world welcomed her. Forward! She felt that she could touch the sky.
Burn, not bum.
She felt
This game should have thought a little more
touch
about
the
kerning.
sky. A tall tower loomed overhead. Many moons had shone above since first it was built.
Another obstacle? Ha!
Oh yeah, I heard about that on the YouTubes.
After what I've been through, you really think that will stop me?
We found Ridley.
Well, that's not disturbing at all. George's voice echoed over the age-old crumbling stones. A lone figure stood, unbowed, defiant. It drew her to it. Her foe rose before her. No breath in its body, but no less terrifying. Let's hope I'm up to the task. nothing's moving. Must be more to do. That's it! A gust of fresh air rewarded George's efforts.
Okay, thank you.
As she rose up the stairs, Georgia knew the tower's purpose. To watch over a long forgotten land should ancient evil stir. No statue this time, but bone and scale and claw. In its fire-wreathed home,
Notice that they haven't given me the verb smooch yet. I assume I will get it, but
And here I come! Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. It was a great idea! Woo! Ha-ha! Whee! Round 2. Yeah!
the world darkened around Georgia. She had reached the Dragon's Mountain.
Which words do I have that combine to be
first
smooch?
time, Georgia felt no fear. She knew she had
I
all
think I
she
can write
needed.
that better.
For the first time, Georgia felt no fear. She knew she had all she needed.
Feels warm on my soles.
Before her, a molten sea stretched into the distance. It did not slow her down.
I laugh in the face of lava.
In its stead, a cold dread crept up her spine. like my village.
Hmm.
But it can't be. It's a trick. It has to be. An eerily familiar sight awaited her. That's my house. How? Eldoreva! No! Wait! Come back! Oh, no! No, no! Only emptiness remained. Only emptiness remained. Her thoughts raced ahead of her. This can't be real. A trick. I can't let it be real. She gripped the chain with furious determination.
Determined to go forward.
I know you're there. Roar all you like. It won't stop me.
Oh. I hope you can forgive me. Torn between rage and regret. Georgia pushed ever upwards.
Camera, you want to go on a trip with me? Camera, you want to... Oh, it wants me to repair this instead of just floating across it. It was really trying to prevent that from happening. I see. That was not obvious to me at first glance, but now I see it.
Even through adversity within and without, her determination shone bright. She had grown. I hope you find your peace.
Okay.
that again. Almost there. Chilling winds shook her to the bone. Still she climbed.
Almost there! Let me through, and let's finish this.
Glad we're on the same page. Every stride, pushing against. Storm and snow. Defiant. Unwavering.
One step after the other.
That's Bo.
That's where I last saw...
Lump! Human!
How are you here?
Not sure.
I'm so glad to see you. After I left you, I felt terrible. I never should have let you stay behind.
Lump, see how far you come. You grown big. Lump did right thing.
Don't go!
Have to, Georgia. But we'll always be there in the remembering.
I'll make sure to keep you there. Goodbye, little lump.
Hello, dragon. Here I come.
Finally. Georgia readied herself for a confrontation.
Andalos, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it.
Right. This is it.
Hello? Bit of an anticlimax. When she first set out, Georgia wanted to return the sacred fireflies to their rightful home. But now she realized that, regardless of how her adventure ended, the journey had forever changed her. Standing there, she felt calm. A wonderful sense of serenity washed over her. She was at peace with her choices. She no longer feared the darkness.
Show yourself. I am here to do what must be done.
Ah, fuck.
Are you indeed?
Why did you scare away?
Get
all
ready to
the
be
fireflies?
smooched.
Why? They were in my way.
Fair.
You cannot win, they
Oh,
say.
it's too easy to skip text.
Begone!
You can't just make me disappear.
I am the Unmaker, the Ender of Worlds.
Not this one.
All things must come to an end. Your friends, your family, you.
Not if I can help it.
In time, even dragons fade. Ponder this elsewhere.
One person can make a difference. I know that now.
Get over here and smooch me, baby.
You've been reading the wrong stories, little one. Sometimes things just end.
If you want to end this world, you're going to have to go through me.
Yes. That's what I've been trying to do.
Then it seems we are at an impasse. You can't hurt me, and I can't hurt you.
So let's just smooch.
Solution, little one.
Let's get to smooching.
I'm not sure. Maybe just talk it out?
Why talk when you could smooch? Let's make it out. That's what the kids are saying, right?
Very well. You may ask me one question.
Okay, do you prefer tongue?
Make this one count, Georgia.
Don't ask about tongue then.
The fireflies. What are they really? Where does their power come from?
At first, I thought they could be destroyed along with the rest of your world.
But they couldn't.
No. They are ancient energies. As am I. We are part of the same cycle. There is no stopping until I am done. Then I can rest. Then I can dream. Until it begins again.
I wish this were Dragon Smooch too.
You have had your one question. I have work to do.
You know, you ever think about like the power imbalance here? Like, if I wanted to French kiss this dragon, that would work. But his tongue would murder me. So he could never French kiss me. I feel bad for the dragon. Never getting to French kiss.
It was a struggle. And I think it always will be.
I envy your fight.
It can be yours too. You can change things.
Hey.
Hey, I just finished my show. I didn't know. Are you good with that?
For a while.
Okay, so I can still
What?
stream a little bit.
Hmm?
Okay, I just wanna
Why?
make sure.
You can't hurt me.
I did not aim for you.
I sincerely hope the devs have not been put off by all my discussion of dragon smooching. It's something I feel very strongly about, but I don't want to take away from the game.
To accept this.
You can. You will.
Let's swap. I'll be the dragon.
Learn to dream again.
What happened?
It's all gone, I'm afraid.
You really fucked up this time.
Be just gone? Why couldn't I do anything? Why couldn't I save it?
There was nothing to be done. Everything has a time to go. Even worlds.
But I don't want that. I feel like a failure.
That's silly. You didn't fail because you couldn't win.
I couldn't?
The dragon is part of the world cycle. It cannot be broken.
Then what was the point of all of this? I failed before I even started.
You recovered the fireflies. Ancient between you, them, and your book. You'll work it out.
Wait! What do you mean?
Please, just tell me how to smooch the dragon.
Come back! Please come back. There was only one place left to look.
In a book. Now announcing the reboot of Reading Rainbow.
Astoria was gone, but the fireflies still remained, waiting for a new beginning. You're rebuilding the world, aren't you? And you're starting with my memories. A fruitful work.
Oh.
A remembrance of home. I've run out of fireflies. We're stuck. There's still something missing. Hey, you're still here, Firefly. Can you help? That's it, Firefly. Now you're ready for a new story. And I have to say goodbye too. Thank you, Firefly. I never thought I'd see you again. But you're not really here, are you? You didn't make it. You knew, didn't you, that you wouldn't? That's why the Firefly came to me. They knew too. So, these are my memories of you. That's where you live now, isn't it? Within me. I'll hold you close. I'll take you with me. Always. Let's see what adventures lie ahead.
Hello, journal. Reading these dusty pages makes me feel old. I reread them so many times as a kid, taking myself back to those dark moments, reassuring myself it would all be okay. That helped. You helped. I still miss Gran every day. Sometimes I hear her laugh in the back of my mind. Abby reminds me of her. Insatiably curious and fiercely independent. I hope she never loses that. Mum's coming to live with us for a bit. I hope her and Abby are going to make some memories of their own. They're already both obsessed with cat videos and Instasnap. Abby's birthday is coming up. Maybe I'll get her a journal of her own. She says she wants to be a writer.
Always talking about their Snapbook and their face chat. This game had a really unique way of tackling the sometimes complex issues of just processing grief. Especially from the perspective of a child. Like I tell you, as an adult, I don't think that I particularly process it any better. No, I've never played Gris. Yep, Adult Izzy and Whale Shark had the same voice actor. Good call. Good catch. Yeah, I mean, this game was light on game, but, I mean, a lot of games I really have enjoyed and have hit me hard were light on game, so I don't think that that's necessarily a criticism. I just don't think this is the sort of game that you go into for depth of gameplay. Yeah, I've been going for a little while, Rocky. It's a short game. I knew it was going into it. I actually called it. It was about 4 hours flat for me. No, I understand. I didn't think you were being critical. That's the thing, it's like, I don't think I'd recommend this game to anyone in terms of being a game, but it was a very beautiful, interactive storytelling device. And, I don't know, it was a good fit for me, with sort of my personal story. It's an art game, yeah. I actually, after ultimately enjoying it, I don't really want to be overly critical, but I feel like the ending with the dragon was a little weak. I think most of the other story beats in this game were really good. I just felt like the dragon ending was I don't know, maybe missed a bit. Not enough smooching. Yep, Terry Pratchett's daughter was primary writer, one of the writers, I don't know, for this. They advertised the game with her name a lot, so.